Suppress it. We can get through this. We can do this. Alright, so now we've got this going. Now is sound. Very good, very good. Ow, finger, knuckle. Start working with me here. Okay. So, post that. Stream up. Alright. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's a definite sensation. I had chicken nuggets before starting this. Hey, why does it still say Arkham City over there? No, no, no. This is a different city. Move that. Refresh page. Come on, bring it back. Make sure my settings are good here. But yeah, I'm 15 nuggets in on a 20-piece McNugget, and definitely feeling it. I really worry about that, all that NLSS thing and everybody else that was getting involved with it, the 50 nug challenge. Oh man, if I'm having this much trouble with 15, 50? Oh jeez, I'll have to be hospitalized after that. Okay, so we got that going for us. We have a mountain of tags with this game for some reason. Horror, open world, action, adventure game, English. I don't know why that's specifically a tag for it, but whatever. Okay. Maybe if I stretch enough, I'll actually get my stomach to settle. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway, welcome, lovelies, to Let's Play The Sinking City with me, Cillian Graves. Now, I wanted to do something different for Wednesday, and I just got this game yesterday, and I was like, it was raining earlier, so like, it's time. Most definitely time. Now, few things. Actually, I think my settings will stay, so let's go ahead and start this. Previous autosaves will be overwritten. Yay! I've walked like maybe 40 or 50 feet. Ew. Frosty welcome, if I remember right. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, a presence of something great yet unknown. Loading at 80%. Gee, thank you. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Delightful. Ow. Why do my joints keep cramping up? Ah. It's really annoying. Ah, here we go. For reasons unknown, the city of Oakmont is missing on most maps. When the flood struck, this made... Okay, right. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Manta Rock! Get out of here, mirror. Oh, that's not good. Just breathe there, main character dude. Whoa! Nice transition. How the hell? Sweet. Uh-oh. He's hearing the whispers. Devil Reef down there. Oh, crap. Well, the dead god Mantarok has gobbled us up, so we're probably already screwed. But we shall find out what's going on in a bit. Come on, ship. Really? If I go out here, this ship better have Charon printed on the side. Or Charon? I'm not really sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Anyway, this is a very Lovecraft-inspired work. Possibly directly? I don't think directly, though. I've read the Call of Cthulhu, the Shadow over Innsmouth, Whisperer in Darkness, the Shadow over the Steeple. I've read them all, but, well, not all of them. I'm slowly working my way through the Cthulhu mythos. What do we got here? Gunpowder, coil springs, and 2 shell casings, as well as a concussion, because we opened that door directly through our head, and somehow our hat remained intact. But yes, this is... There was a warning at the start, and I'll reiterate it here. This game is set in the 1920s. Racism existed then. It also exists now. If you're heavily offended by the fact that these things were part of existence, then go ahead and, crawl back up your mama, because that's a part of life today, unfortunately. It's not good, it's bad, but this game likes to be, or wanted to be authentic to the fact that it existed, and that Lovecraft, it was a heavy part of his stories, so it's in this. So, forewarning. Anyway, let's see what we got here. A gun with a thing.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
What if we didn't grab that? I guess we'd be unarmed for the most of it. Well, we do have a... What is this? Shovel? It looks, jagged on one side. Maybe it's one of those military combat shovel things? You know, the ones that are like this big and has like all sorts of uses. Markiplier did a video, I forgot what the video was actually about, but he spent most of the video just talking about that darn shovel. What? We have a letter. It's exactly the letter that I grabbed before. Right. And a folding camera. Delightful. Ah, that's right. So we can grab this, do this, take a picture. Nice. Whatever the hell that is, it looks awesome. Honestly, it kind of looks like a skull of another creature pushed onto the body of a squid of some type. I like it. Cool. Photo of a trophy plate.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Why? What's it say? Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. Yeah, it looks like that tent is about to get smashed by all of those trees. Holy crap. All evidence collected. Yeah, so we're a detective, and we're here to detect our way through the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. I always want to say Oakmont, Virginia. Is there an Oakmont in Virginia? I have no idea. Hello, sir. Howdy do.
Now get out.
Okay, fine. Don't mind me.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Oh, that's
What a
right.
pleasure to finally meet
Yeah.
you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
Hello, Johan.
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Now, I'm probably way off the mark here. But this guy meeting us like this and in such a cheerful mood, despite the rain and the events very nearby that we're about to get into, and the outfit that he's wearing, all in yellow, I'm calling it now. And I'm probably way off, but this is Haster. The King in Yellow, Narlethotep, whatever you want to call him. He is the demon god mastermind that likes to meddle in mortal affairs. And if he turns out to actually be that, oh, I'll be so happy. I'm like halfway through The King in Yellow. I still don't bloody know who the king is, or what the book in the story actually is. Every single story that I've read so far, leading up to it, has been one brief moment. The main characters read the book titled The King in Yellow. Doesn't describe what's in the book, but it just describes their visceral, horrifying reaction to what they read. Oh, it's just so interesting. Anyway, let's see. Nice suit. Let's give him a compliment.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big
He's
fan
got
of
a
yellow.
point.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I didn't ask him that the last time. He totally is Haster. Oh, God. I'm also probably wrong about that, too. Haster may not actually be the King in Yellow. And Nyarlathotep may be a completely separate character. Not sure on that. But I'll get back to you on that whenever I get around to reading more of the stories. I kind of took a break for a bit, and I read the Shadow over Innsmouth in its entirety. Oh, that's such a good book. Though, I do have to bring up a thing. And by the way, I'm going to gush over Lovecraftian works for a while, for the entire episode here. But, Shadow over Innsmouth. Now, spoilers, if you haven't read the book, I'll try to keep it as little spoilerific if I can. Toward the end of the Shadow over Innsmouth, the events happen, the main character gets away, but realizes what's happening, and there's a shift that is so quick. It's, oh my God, I have to get away from these things, I have to get away, and then suddenly, like not even 2 sentences of a shift in his personality is just going back, freeing people, freeing a brother or cousin or whatever it was that I don't think was even in the book up to that point. It was just there, and returning to the ocean, my life for Cthulhu, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I feel like there should have been an extra chapter, or at least a few extra pages, because that change was a little too quick. Anyway, welcome to the show, Ryusen. And yes, new game for Wednesdays. I'm going to try to change up the thing that I've been doing, where I'll play my main game Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or no, excuse me, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Fridays, as long as I'm stuck here, I'll play my Mega Man games. And then Wednesdays in the middle is going to be a toss-up. I'm just going to grab a game that I've got and toss it on the channel. That way we get a little more variety with stuff. Anyway, Honestly, though, that's going to bug me. Hang on. I must know if Hastur actually is King in Yellow. Is Hastur the King in Yellow? Well, I know that. Thanks, frickin' phone. Hastur, the unspeakable one, the King in Yellow, him who is not to be named. Oh, too late for that. Asatur, Zastur, Hastre, or Kaiwan. I honestly didn't see that last one coming. Alright. It's an entity of the Cthulhu mythos. Got a cool picture of him, too. Anyway. Ah! My hand keeps cramping. Yeah. Alright. Now, what's the deal with this city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed.
Hey there, boy.
I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
More than likely. But tell me, what flood do you speak of? This rain? Could it have possibly caused a flood? Why, yes. Yes, it could.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Gotta have some atmosphere. Alright, now about my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Oh, why is that? And also, where is...
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
That he does. He has an appearance akin... And this joke has probably been made millions of times every time anybody sees the guy, but, Wesker, what are you doing? Is there a fly over there? He tried grabbing a fly the other day, and he reached up with both paws and was like, eh, but had too much momentum going back, and he fell onto his back. You little goofball. Alright, let's see. Let's have a follow-up question. What's for Robert
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Okie dokie. Honestly, we're gonna need a place to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Interesting thing there. Has nothing to do with anything, but don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed. As in, like, reading the cover of a book. Watch it be. We're actually a character in a story. Well, actually, technically, yeah, we are. This is a video game. A brilliantly, well, remains to be seen, brilliantly written story. But anyway, how do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
Oh, delightful.
Too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did he mark?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Right. That also reminds me, there's a difficulty selection that is like one option for combat. Spoiler, there's combat in this game. But the basic combat levels, easy, medium, hard. There's also not a puzzle difficulty selector, but a basically how much hand-holding from a video game standpoint do you want? I'm pretty sure mine is the default basic video game feel. So I'm gonna have an objective marker, and like I'll get notifications of you have this added to your mind's eye or whatever they call it. I forgot what the name for it was, but there'll be notifications. So I've got it on that. There's other things that are like you talk to people, you get clues, you figure it out. It's like, come on, man! It's been ages since I've played like a retro style game with that little amount of hand-holding. You're gonna have to give me a bit. This is my first try. Okay. What do you do here, anyway?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Oh, he's gotta be happy.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I bet you are, Mr. Vanderberg. Alright, so we can now move around. Actually, we moved a second ago, but that's fine. We has map! And this is a big place. Thankfully, good old Haster over there. I'm just going to keep calling him that. Ah, that's got to be, yeah, the Devil Reef Hotel. That's not too far. Nice. Excuse me. But yeah, we are going to be good friends with this map. At least, that's what the, they actually have the both sets of scales. Nice. Anyway. But yeah, when this game was first coming out, they were very adamant about this game does not hold your hand. You will have to find clues and figure things out yourself. What? Well, had I? It appears there was an octopus here. That looks mildly suggestive. Anyway, let's just move on here. I did find out that, 1, you can swim. 2, there are eels that will devour you if you try to swim. So, let's find a boat, shall we? Ah, car! Welcome to Oakmont, with only the most flavorful seafood. Right. Oh, also, if we press down, this happens. I don't know what it's for, but it looks cool. And that green meter down in the bottom left over there is actually my sanity meter. The more it runs down, the more blurry our vision gets, which is like the standard cop-out effect of sanity effect. But also, we will start hallucinating things. When I was testing this yesterday, I got attacked by a thing that I don't even know what it was. It was awesome. And then it disappeared, which was even cooler. Under the keel bar and exit. Dig down.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed.
No, we need
I'm
to
a
meet
private
you.
investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Like I said, he's a hard man to miss. Your features are unusual. There's one way to put it.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Now, I'm just hazarding a guess that the prestigious royal family that they married into was Gorilla Grodd's family. Wait, was Gorilla Grodd any kind of royalty? Like, he became, like, king of all the gorillas and whatnot, made the Gorilla City, but he also had, like, the mind control thing going on. Honestly, of all the superhero stuff that I know very little about Gorilla Grodd, actually. Oh. Oh, well. Whatever. The most I know about him is I got from frickin' the Injustice games. Okay. What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well,
We're an investigator.
like I said,
That's
I'm
what
a
we
beat
do.
guy. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert.
Malarkey.
I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouthers. I know those ones quite well.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just
Delightful.
refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply
of course.
speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
But all things considered, wouldn't you want a group of people who, for the most part, have given themselves over to a aquatic god of sorts? Well, that's not a beat around the bush. I guess Dagon. Oh god, now I can't even remember. Is Dagon one of the main gods, or is he a lesser god, or an outer god? There's so many gods in the Cthulhu mythos. Anyway. But yeah, they'd be, like, spot on for fishing. Well, then again, it's also just as possible that their own nature of Innsmouth only, at least according to the book and Dark Corners of the Earth, they'd like keep all the fish for themselves and shun any outsiders. Outsiders, even though they are right now, also involves or includes everyone else that is not there. So, yeah, I guess it could cause problems. Anyway, I gotta talk to you about some vision stuff.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Alright, ease up with the sass there, Andros, and we'll help you find Albert.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Vera? It sounds French, possibly.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Always being referred to as outsider. I feel like we're back in Morrowind all over again. Oh boy. Okay, tell me the deets.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay. Now, stupid question. Especially since the police have already cordoned off this area and I can see precisely where the fisherman's house is. But let's ask him anyway.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Yeah, thought so.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Okay, I'll be going then. Time to get our inch-high private eye going on.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okie dokie. Also love the fact that this guy is the one holding the umbrella for Mr. Throgmorton. Or Throgbottom. Whatever his name was. That dude's just got a rifle at the ready. Oh goodness, so do you. Alright.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay, day. Now, let us doink enter into here. Now it comes on like nothing. Earlier, I don't know if it runs out of power after being on for a while or what, but when I was playing yesterday, I did exactly this, and when I clicked it, it didn't quite come on right away. It took a bit. Now, we don't really need it. I did turn the brightness up a touch. Ew. Aha! 2 shell casings, 2 gunpowder, and some metal scrap that we're just going to take from this place because why not?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Honestly, looks about like my bed. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Any other goodies? There appears to be some kind of growth here. Oh, wait.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
You'd probably read it if it wasn't video game script. You know the type. An open book. There's scribblings on it, but if you zoom in, it's just a bunch of blurry stuff. Gotta save corners somewhere.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Well. Hello. All right. Oh, hi there.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Well, first things first, who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Good plan, then. Okay, what happened here? And why are there so... Wait, it's a fisherman house. Of course there's going to be fish on the wall.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't...
Artorius
much.
Kane.
Me,
Private
Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Where are the others? I mean, you're the only one here. Obviously, Albert ran off or something.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to.
Barry must be the bald guy outside. Okay. Who's Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry,
Okay.
no.
My bad. We're an outsider. I have to say it like the Dark Elves did all that time in Morrowind. I love that as well. In Elder Scrolls 3, you can become the living embodiment of a god, and the locals will still address you as Outlander. They never let you forget it. Alright, what happened to Paul?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
Okay, so we gotta find Albert, and we gotta find Paul.
I'll leave you to it.
Right?
Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or...
Oh wait, Paul's dead.
did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will.
Barry's
The
outside.
police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you
Will's
just try
here,
and get some
and
rest.
Albert is missing. Okay.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
That's an interesting point to bring up. Okay, so he's gonna keep wrestling with his mind there. There's
I
Paul.
can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Well, there's our first vision, or hallucination. Quick, let's find a corner to stare at something logical and reasonable. Radiator! That's actually a really cool design radiator. The markings on it, little engravings. How fascinating. A few spider webs, but other than that, fairly not normal, natural things. Okay, Charles, let's get this figured out. A mirror that kinda works. It's not quite an accurate mirror, though that also might be a quirk of the character. Though I did have to laugh that in Call of Cthulhu, what was it? Dark Corners of the Earth. There's a mirror in that game that works perfectly fine like a mirror. And that game came out ages ago.
Choo-choo.
Anybody want to play a little model railroad? Hey, wait a sec. What's going on here? That texture is glitching through the texture. How dare you? Anyway.
Choo-choo.
No, not that. I'm taking stuff. There we go. Metal scrap. There must be crafting in this game, but I don't know what I can make. Or even how to do it. Let's see. Game seems like Call of Cthulhu. Yep. Yeah, it's spelled wrong. It's okay. The Cthulhu's not supposed to be a word that we as mortal men and women, humans, can even say. So, it's all good. But yeah, this is definitely
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Heavily inspired by Lovecraftian work. It's basically everything that I've ever wanted in a game, all coming together. Lovecraftian mythos, playing as a detective, dark, spooky horror storyline, and our character hallucinates on the regular. So, yes! And on top of all of it, it isn't afraid to have weaponry going on. Also, don't mind me, like, officer of the law and Will over there. I'm just reloading this pistol for no reason inside your house. And we're gonna put that away now.
5 cards short of a full house.
Got a 4 and a 4, a 2 and a 2, and an ace. It's probably something good, right? Queen of hearts, 3 of clubs, king of spades, 5 of clubs, and 5 of hearts. I have no idea. I don't know cards very well. Hello, window. How you doing? Alright, let's venture forth. Aha. Here we go. Press down to activate Mind's Eye. Hello. There's a thingy. What do we got here?
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulenhaften.
Those times when you just really need to get that phlegm out of your throat. Alrighty. Cool. Huh? Oh, that's right. Yeah. And away we go, activating our superpower of retrocognition, finding out what
Take
happened
this,
before.
ape face.
Who is that? Oh, you're so hard to discern details. Oh, right off the bat, it's hard to tell, but I think this is actually Lewis Flynn, because they mentioned he was an Innsmouther. And those eyes definitely look like what an Innsmouth would look like. Hello! random character from The Suffering 2 Ties That Bind? The hell? Okay, so enough out of that.
Yeah, run!
Okay. Oh, there's another one over here. Whoops. Excuse-moi.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Here we go. I actually really like this idea here. Now that we've put the pieces...
What's
Yeah, now that
happening?
we've gotten the pieces all together, we can actually put them in order of what happened, in order to better piece together what happened for ourselves. It's kind of like the Batman idea of putting the... scrubbing through the video footage to find out what happened, only taking it a step further.
Run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
All right. Hey! Back off, you spidery thing! Oh, sorry, Paul. Just kind of dancing on your face. My bad. Okay. We're losing our mind over there, but that's okay. Okay, so now we can go into the Mind Palace, which is the effectively the classic detective conspiracy board. So here's what we gotta do. Excuse me, not that. Ow! Just whacked the headset in my ear. Okay. Albert attacked the fisherman. Throgmorton and Innsmouth are feud. Sudden psychotic outbreak. Albert fled when wounded. Returned unstable. Lewis shot without warning. And one fisherman is missing. Okay. I think in order to do this right, we select this, and then, like, in order, what first happened, led to this, led to that, led to this. Okay. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Then, the fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert regained consciousness. Yes, Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Okay, day. Right, so we have that. We have more clues, though. So apparently it's only one thing that leads to another. Cause, effect. Okay, I got you, game. I figured it out. All right, now, let's see. Let's see. Lewis shot without warning. And... Wait, no. This one, then that. Yeah, Albert attacked the fisherman. The fisherman fired. Nope. Okay, never mind. No, definitely not connected. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's see. That one? Ah, here we go. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Right. Cool. Okay, so now we're slowly getting these clues down and filling up our deduction page. Okay, what else have we got here? Ongoing feud with the Throgmortons and Innsmouthers. Throgmorton fled the fisherman's house after he was wounded. Shot without warning. 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but only found 2 of them. Well, and Barry outside, right? Will said something that Barry was outside. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Oh, come on. That one? This one? Okay. Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. Okay. Ah, wrong button. Okay, and one fisherman is missing. Albert fled when wounded. I can track down Albert. Huh? I also didn't see this. Cool, new stuff. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. What? Okay. Sure, why not? I mean, that works for me. Okay, I guess that's all of that. We've pinned our conspiracy board. Okay, what do we got here? I can track down Albert. Square, I think. Yeah, that pins it up there. Alright. Follow the omens. What omens? Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Okay. Yeah, sure. No problem there. Ah! I thought Will was about to strangle us. I saw his hands up. He's grabbing his own head. Okay. Eh?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
I don't think they're gonna get very far, though. Alright, let's have a look-see here. There's something all over that. Oh, gravity. Alright. It's gone. Wait, what? Is it a distance thing? I don't see anything over there in the distance, but... yeah, there's totally something. Ah! Hello! Ah, my nose. Okay, so apparently I should go that way. Thanks, mystery. Mysterious, formless shape.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Will do. Wasn't talking to you,
I've said
though.
everything I know.
Alright. Maybe that guy was just passing by. Okay. Oh my goodness. All the handprints are on the ground. Oh, goody. Clearly, we're going the right way. Oh. Hello, what is this? Shell casing. Dead shot. No. Oh, hello.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Cool. We'll go to the Mine Palace in a bit. Let's find us some more clues. Oh, hello.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
It is true. That is a magnificent climber. I mean, granted, we just scaled that thing too, and we've got a big-ass backpack on our back, so... oh! Oh, we can actually see the shovel! Ah, and the serrations on the side. I like that. Funny thing, though, the reason I actually got into this... oh, that way. Okay. Well, first I want to know what the hell this thing is. What is this? Ah, whatever. Fine. But yeah, I was looking up videos on this. I didn't even give this game a second thought at first when it came out. Ah. But I started watching more videos about it and also found out that there is a Plague Doctor outfit that we can get, as well as various other outfits. I like that idea. And also, the game itself is just really interesting. Especially now that I've gotten back into Lovecraftian works and whatnot. It's an eye! No, it's a bloody note.
There's something in the pocket.
Oh, it's a pocket. I actually didn't know what that was. Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry. I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Cool, cool. It's a large amount of blood.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Right. I see more down there, too. Before we head down, though... salmon. Anyway, that's probably not salmon. Salmon is, like, really big, isn't it? I got plenty of gunpowder. Don't nobody light a match. Oh, that's not working. Okay, so... there is an upstairs, but I'd rather go downstairs first. Ah. Why'd we go all fisheye? There we go. Yet more blood. Padlocks. Okay. Screw trying to pick a lock or intelligently detect our way through this mess. Let's just whack it. There we go. Ha ha! Oh. What the devil? It's a star spawn. Or... I'll take a picture of you. Crap, this isn't Fatal Frame. Okay. Hey, come here. Hold still, you little wiggle worm. Take this. Hey, listen now. We get XP? Can I level up? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, this looks like something out of the frickin' the Space Eaters. Fascinating. No, don't aim it. Oh, quick! I like this game. Oh man, that's awesome.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
I saw that crate behind me and instantly thought of Resident Evil, so that obviously did not work. But now, let's find out what the hell happened in here.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Those facial features, too. Oh, cool. Didn't know I was actually supposed to take a picture of that, but alright. All evidence collected. Yeah, because clearly we know exactly what happened and what's going on, and also what the hell? Can I, like, rip out the wishbone and make a wish? Anyway, hello? It's a dead one. No, it's a frozen one. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, just had to be sure. Blackwood Marsh. Okay. Cool. So, I guess we can't do any kind of...
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Alright. We can't do any, like, retrocognition here, but... Alright, okay. Let's see. Albert fled when wounded. Lewis pursued him. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Okay. Lewis left the crime scene and then Albert was murdered. What? Lewis may be at the bar. Oh, that is true. He may have gone there to stay safe. Okay, so we have that. What? Oh, yeah. And Albert was murdered. Probably should take that to Throgmorton. Yeah, this is where we entered that area. I'm gonna come back here because I'm short on time. Yeah, I just hit the hour and a minute mark. Wee! What the? What was that? Hang on. What? Yeah. Okay. Sure, why not? One thing I didn't check before was if we actually have a stamina meter. I don't think we do. Anyway. Your son was murdered!
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've done my part. Off we go. No, but seriously. That's a hell of a thing. Sorry for your loss, Steve.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
It was Superman. It probably wasn't, but I just want to see you try and kick Superman's ass. Because, honestly, he needs a good thrashing. Anyway, we're pretty sure that it's Lewis. But I don't really have absolute concrete evidence yet. So, we're not sure yet. But we will get to the bottom of this. Because we are Detective Artorius Kane! No case shall be left undisturbed. Or unsolved.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one.
Hey,
When I find him, I'll
good
tell
comeback.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Fantastic. We also had, we saw some strange creatures, but we already told him that we have, we're dealing with things with visions, and he knows we have a problem, as he put it, another newcomer with a problem. So, we would probably just feed his paranoia that, or not paranoia, his idea, preconception that we are nothing but a problem for the city. Is this a city? I guess it's a city. It's fairly big. I still don't actually know what constitutes a city, a town, a village. No idea. Pretty sure it has something to do with size, but whatever. Anyway, I am all out of time, so I am going to chill here by this nice little fire and in the episode. So, thank you all for watching. This has been quite a journey so far. This, of course, has been Let's Play The Sinking City with me, Verlaine Graves. I will be coming back to this at some point. Probably not as not like a every Wednesday thing or even on the weekends, but I will be coming back to it eventually. So count on that. Probably, since I'm really into this, I would probably hazard to say that I'll do this as a replacement for Batman when we get to the end of that one. So stay tuned. In any case, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. And remember, today, tomorrow, together, we will get through this. I also have a feeling that if I tell that guy that, yeah, Lewis, the Innsmouther, killed your son, we shall hunt down all the Innsmouthers, and there shall be a bloody blood war. Yeah, probably not the best of outcomes. Really hoping that it doesn't lead to that, because that could cause some problems. That would be fun to watch. In any case, later.